Hill Mountains, Virginia, Thursday, July 39th, 10:17 p.m. local time.
Mr. Snatch, no! You promised to make me a star!
Well, I'll do, but first...
But not like this! I don't want this!
Don't be such a fastbot, you goat. Look, getting all puffed up.
Mr. Snatch!
Helplessly, Sonny Pimbleton tried to straighten the hem of her ridiculously short skirt. She had just met Arthur Snatch, an old but filthy rich entrepreneur and bon vivant, at a local meat factory's modeling competition. Unaware and somewhat naive, the young model had gotten into the car with the old geezer when he offered to drive her home. Snatch was the owner of the sausage company that crowned a village beauty as Miss Liverwurst every year. It came with a promotional contract for Marglender's Liverwurst and the prospect of a skyrocketing Hollywood career. Of course, no Miss Liverwurst had ever made it to Hollywood.
No! Help! Help!
I'll help you soon enough, you saucy minx.
What was that?
I'm sorry. Must have overindulged a bit. Stomach issues.
I don't mean that. There, out there, there's something creepy.
You don't. I'll show you something creepy.
No, look, a figure. It's coming towards us.
A figure was coming towards them. A tall, eerie figure.
Good evening, officer. Everything is fine here. I just want to show my great bear to my niece here. No, I mean the great bear. The stars, right?
It wasn't a police officer leaning against the window. The face was that of a decaying corpse. A silver skull adorned his black cap, the emblem of Adolf Hitler's Nazi Waffen-SS. Since the dawn of time, evil has sought to seize control over the world. Evil never sleeps. It lurks in countless forms and shapes, patiently waiting to unleash chaos upon Earth. But one man dared to confront evil with truth, compassion, and unfathomable patience. He stood in evil's path. Sadly, without success. Over 2,000 years later, another man fights against evil. He battles monsters, aliens, and criminal supervillain. Very special agent Jason Lutz. When the world is teetering on the edge, there's only one person who can give it a little push. Very special agent Jason Lutz. Blue Hill Mountains, Virginia, Friday, July 1st, 1767 local time. Inspector Curtis Blowfish wiped his mouth with a handkerchief. He had been in the police force for more than 40 years, but he had never seen anything so gruesome.
I've never seen anything so gruesome, and I've been in the force for 25 years. I'm about to puke again.
Here, sir. Use my handkerchief.
Thanks, Peppermint. Hey, you lab coats. Any findings yet?
Well, we have a massive mess here. Looks like a lot of organs are missing. Lots of pieces bitten off. Disgusting, really. Someone must have had an intense rage against this guy, sir.
I've got something, Inspector. Look at this. The guy wouldn't have lasted much longer anyway. Colon cancer, sir. It looks really nasty.
I'm about to puke again.
Sir, I think the man wasn't alone. I found this over there, sir.
Sergeant Oswald Peppermint had been in the police force for fewer years than his obese boss. In fact, people of his origin had only recently been allowed to serve in the police force. A privilege granted just a few months ago. Before that, Peppermint had worked in the police canteen.
I believe it belongs to a woman. Young, extremely attractive.
How do you figure?
It smells really nice, sir.
So, we're not just dealing with a gruesome murder here, but also a kidnapping or something even worse?
Can I have the panties back?
Don't you see what's going on here, man? What kind of sick pervert is capable of such a heinous act?
Well, maybe aliens, sir. Extraterrestrials. Or Frankenstein. Perhaps zombies?
You're seriously deranged, Peppermint. Zombies. What a nonsense. You watch too many movies.
The strength of the monsters lies in the fact that no one believes in them. But they do exist, and they are evil. Absolute evil, sir.
Of course, Peppermint, of course. Do you have any other helpful theories?
Nazi zombies, sir.
Nazi what?
Nazi zombies.
How did you come up with that crap again?
You're standing on it, sir. There, under your foot, a Nazi swastika armband.
VSA headquarters somewhere in Arizona. Friday, July 1st, 7:42 p.m. local time.
Identification complete. Identification complete.
Agent Lutz, welcome. Have a seat. Thank you. I'd rather stand. All right. Vodka on the rocks? Oh, yes, please. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Coffee? Yes, coffee is fine. Thank you. Well, I'd have to make it now. My secretary is off today. No problem. Don't go to any trouble. Thanks, then. Nothing at all. All right, then. Everything's fine. Goodbye, Agent Lutz.
Colonel Stewart, the old man, as he was affectionately called by his agent, could sometimes be a bit senile. Nothing, however, that a firm slap couldn't straighten out.
Agent Lutz, welcome. Have a seat. Thanks, I'd rather stand. All right. Vodka on the rocks?
No thanks. If you'd be so kind as to explain the reason for my presence here. I was just on the pedophile islands, tracking an extraterrestrial child trafficking ring. Then I was ordered here.
Right. It's about a matter of utmost importance. What was it again? Oh yes, right. How does this work again? Darn, well, in the last 3 weeks, there have been a series of horrifying incidents. 15 young women were abducted, all beauty pageant winners. A number of people were brutally murdered. Initially, these incidents seemed unrelated, but then we received this videotape anonymously. Damn crap. Darn technology.
Colonel Stewart, my dear old nemesis, I'm sure you've heard of the horrifying incidents that seem to be unrelated. But that's just how it seems. In reality, there is a connection, and that's me. I have abducted these girls. I have a new, incredibly evil plan to seize world domination. And for that, I will use these unfortunate creatures. That's enough for now. You'll hear from me again. You cannot stop me.
Colonel!
What? What time is it? Did the bell ring? Oh, yes. Agent Lutz. Welcome. Have a seat. Vodka on the rocks?
No, thank you.
Well, surely you want to know why I summoned you here.
Because Dr. Schnitzel has abducted 15 young women and has devised a new plan to gain world domination.
Exactly. Man, oh man, you're really the best. How do you already know all this again?
Instinct, sir. Instinct.